Welcome back to Avowed. Just listening to the night sounds. That mountain looks like an ape's head. Whatever that is right there. I love ambient sounds in video games. It's pretty cool. Anyway, that screaming is pretty cool. I remember that the Outer Worlds had some really good ambient sounds at night. Anyway, I wanted to check this last video. We defeated the Demogorgon. What is he called? The Delmongon Queen to get the heart. What is it called? I guess just he's got with these words. Edragon heart. The Delmagon Edragon. Okay. Edragon heart. So we defeated the queen to get the Edragon, killed all her minions. And we got the 5th totem piece. We have one more left. I'm hoping that after we turn in the heart, it will guarantee us access to the lower level of this place, and it might be in there because, I mean, it's just, you know, we got nowhere else to look around here. I mean, look at this map. I mean, this is even, we've covered this more than the other than Dawnstar. I mean, this map is just, that's it. I mean, we got it covered. So let's see what this, I can't remember what this last fragment was. Oh yeah, bitter thoughts. Critical hits deal high poison accumulation. So I don't know if this, I wish we could compare these. If this one's better than this one. This is the one that's active. Revive a companion grants rapid health and essence regeneration. Now I don't know if that works in conjunction. It seems like it does in conjunction with your godlike spell that you cast where it heals all your companions. This is a pretty good one. I mean, you've got reduces companion ability cooldown by 15%. Activating a companion ability increases your damage for 5 seconds. I don't use that because that's just, I can't act that fast. The 2 intellect and 2 resolve is very nice. Second wind casts a ring of fire. That's pretty nice. Critical hits deal high fire accumulation. So that's pretty good. So I don't know if this Noblesse Oblige. Reviving a companion grants rapid health and essence regeneration. If that works in combination with my godlike. This is it here. Heals and revives all nearby allies. Deals damage over time to nearby. Oh, that really worked good on them, didn't it? Delumgons and Dream Thralls and Vessels. Okay. These here, these are passive. Okay, this is not passive, this is active. I wonder when I'm going to get some more active ones. And there's another one down here. This is an active one. I wonder if you'll unlock all of these by the time the story is over. I would think you would. I don't know. Increases your maximum health, increases your essence. These don't tell you what these do. So I don't know if this works in conjunction with that totem. I gotta look that up. So we have to go and connect the heart to the machine. So let's go do that. See what kind of insanity ensues after that. But we're back on the main mission. Took a while, I know. Sorry if people got tired of me wandering all over the map looking for stuff, but you know, That's just what I do. What is my carry weight looking like here? We're pretty good. I don't have anything extra that I can think of. Yep, pretty good. Okay, let's go. Wait a minute. Why is the arrow over here? Place the heart in the device. Why is it that far away? It's not that far away, is it? Where am I supposed to go? Over here? Really? I thought it was here. Okay, well, I'm in the wrong spot. Let's go here. I got confused. I forgot this guy. We gotta go. Oh, dumbass. We gotta go inside the city. That's right. It's inside the city. It's not inside this place over here. I was thinking it was over here, but it's not. The temple. It's not in the temple. Sorry. Stop it. Yeah, let's do this. We want to go in here. Where do we want to go? Where's his place at? Here? Is that it? We gotta find... Oh, over here. That's right, this place. So where is the closest fast travel? There's only one here, I guess. I don't know which door we're knocking on here. We must be right here anyway, no matter what, so let's just go here. I keep forgetting that you gotta switch maps to travel inside the cities. Load screens, they seem like a Bethesda thing. They like load screens, but this is Obsidian, so I don't know, it's getting weird. Alright, let's go. We gotta go up here. Right? In here? Is this it? Or not? No, I think we're up. But this is the girl here. That's our girlfriend there. She's, I guess, just waiting. We gotta go up here, I guess. Yeah, dude, we got it. Alright. Just put it in here? Is that what it says? Okay, shit's gonna happen now. Speak with Monto. Monto, talk.
For an Adiran, you're very resourceful. And a more than capable companion for poor Giada.
I got your machine running. Now tell me about the Dream Scourge. Does Giada not have any friends? You seem to have everything you need.
Very few. Save for old Quilici, and he's like a father. Now that I've got the heart, my thirsty invention will drink deeply of its essence. All that's left to do is calibrate it. First things first. Let's have a look at your soul.
You don't want to see
I'm
my soul,
going to ask
dude.
some questions to induce a metaphysical quiver. No, not to worry, just testing your reflexes. Let's start with an easy one. You wake up on a beach, looking up into the sun. Your hands are covered in blood.
This is like the dreams. I find an authority and figure out what happened. I wash my hands in the sea and leave. I continue looking at the sun. What kind of a question is that? I'm gonna go with this
It's
one.
less of a question and more of a stimulus. As long as you're honest, there's no wrong answer.
Even if you're not honest, there's no wrong answer, it sounds like.
All
I will
right.
go with this one.
Let's try some word association. Tell me the first thing that comes to mind. Pendulum.
Pit. Puppeteer. Let's go with clock.
Chrysalis.
Chrysalis. Transformation.
Spark ignites a flame.
Uh-oh,
An
something
idea
happened.
ignites a war.
Hello? You still with me?
Yeah, I'm fine. Let's continue. I'm pretty sure I felt that metaphysical quiver you're talking about.
Strange. Shouldn't feel anything in the physical sense. No matter. Let's go over your results. Your
Two
soul
questions,
is
that's
like
it?
a piece of sea glass. All the edges are smoothed down. Quite beautiful, really. Your godlike nature is a marvel to behold.
Yvette and Remy certainly thought so. Anything else? Can you tell me whose godlike I am? That's an interesting one. The Watcher in Paradise told me there's a thorn in my soul.
Usually
Let's
all
do
it
this
takes
one.
is a mirror. Not my area of expertise, I'm afraid. What I see is something entangled about your soul. An outside presence that both is and isn't a part of you. It's old, dark, and rather tricky to pin down. Very interesting.
Could it be an old war injury I've seen and done terrible things in the battle? I need to trace it back to the source. This is the one I want here.
That would be closer to Giata's area of expertise. I'm sure she'd love to give you a look. Fascinating. Thank you for getting my machine calibrated again. But you came for Giata's theory of the dream scourge. Between the two of us, she's on to something. Our farms are in great peril. The essence has been drained from the land, diverted, like the flow of a river.
That suggests a purposeful motive, not some random act. So Giada's right. Why didn't anyone step in to defend her?
And risk joining her in exile? No. Without this workshop, we have nothing. Regardless, essence doesn't just disappear. It must be going somewhere. All I can tell you is keep looking. You'll find what you're after. As much as I hate giving people bad news, that's all I have. Please give Giata my fondest regards.
Keep looking,
Okay. Check
Getting
with
a bad feeling
Giada.
about what we'll find. Yeah, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
He lost me when he started talking about souls. What did I miss?
I don't know. Alright, let's go talk with Giada. She's downstairs. We were just at her house. She's still here. Even though she was kicked out, she's still here. So I guess that was just kind of like a, you know, sooner or later you have to leave. Alright, let's go talk to Giada. Here she is. Alright, girl. Let's
Are
get
you
it.
as excited to get started as I am? Because I'm very excited.
I've met with all of the Animancers. I've consulted with Monto Pastor. I had a very polite exchange with Yvette and Remy.
And
Let's
you
do
got
this
his
one here.
machine up and running. That's what I call progress. I helped Monto after his wife died. She was brilliant, and he took the loss hard. I'm going to miss him.
I've met with
Good
all the
timing.
Animancers.
I'm about ready to get started.
On
So,
what?
did you learn anything of particular interest?
You were right about the Dream Scourge. It's older and stranger than we thought. We need a pillar of Adra. It might be able to connect the Dream Scourge to what's happening in the living land. Something is draining life from your farms. The only question is what? Animancers are unhinged. It's older and
That's the
stranger than we
fun part
thought.
of metaphysics. Everything is strange, but nothing is new. Look at us. Barely even started, and already we're making progress. Monto's machine is working, Elia will keep an eye on her revenants, and Yvette and Remy are providing us an alibi.
Alibi. Run that by me again? I should have known you had an ulterior motive. Are we studying the Dream Scourge or planning a heist?
I needed those animancers for more than their expertise. Monto's invention nullifies spiritual interference. Having it up and running means we won't get any false signals. Whenever I tap into an Adra pillar, Elia's farmhands tend to get a little bitey. Thanks to you, they won't be a problem. And then there's Yvette and Remy, the governor's eyes and ears. In exchange for privacy, I gave them a test subject. I'd call that a good day's work.
Impressive. What's next? Sounds like you've covered every detail and contingency imaginable. I hope their expertise was helpful as well. You should really tell me these things beforehand. Let's see. Sounds like you've covered every detail and contingency imaginable. What's
Now
next?
we
Let's
just
go with
need
this
the
one.
right equipment for the job. When my parents died, they left me their life's work. An invention like no other. The phantasmal focus.
Ooh, the phantasmal focus.
Think
Yeah,
of
what
it
is that?
as a spiritual tuning fork, or a dowsing rod. It has many
dowsing rod.
functions, some more obvious than others. The problem is it's in the basement. I haven't gone down there since the accident. Since they died.
I'm sure everything's fine. It's just a spooky death basement.
I would get it myself, but I'm not ready to face what's down there.
Alright, give us your key. Don't worry, I'll run down and grab it for you. I didn't mean to bring it up. I didn't bring up the bad memories. You want to talk about
Right
it?
now, I would rather focus on the work ahead of us. The door
Alright,
to the
we'll go get your
basement
stuff
is
then.
just outside, around the corner. Of course, you'll need a key. Please excuse the mess.
Alright, so we gotta go in her basement. This is a long quest line, isn't it? We're still in the
That's where her
Animancy
parents died.
method.
I'm glad we can spare her from having to go back.
Okay, walking into the
right.
basement of an Animancer I just met. Right, feels great.
Marius is funny, man. This could be a load screen? I don't know. Let's get prepared for what's down here, maybe.
Something's not right here. Stay ready.
Of course it's not.
Haven from the blight. Who grows here?
How fitting that we know the god of cycles. Blah 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 blah. They said Barath was has the most petitioners of every god. Barath. Okay, we'll pick that up. We should probably do a save here, so I don't have to listen to all that stuff again. To Giada I leave my mother's amulet, the only piece of the Valayan republics I took from home. My one condition is that she wear it as a reminder that we all come from somewhere. May she find comfort in a chain that binds the present to the past. I leave her also the house, the laboratory, and our invention. Yes, all of them, with no conditions or expectations to weigh her down. Okay, so she owns everything. We don't have any real... something over here. Or is there something behind the wall, maybe? See, I can see it on my radar. Arthur insists that I write something down in case the worst should come to pass. But what inheritance do I have to offer? What legacy do I leave? I took no possessions from the homeland. I own nothing but my ambition and my mistakes. The ink is blotched as if someone tapped their quill onto parchment several times before continuing. To Giada I leave my unshakable resolve, the determination to see her plans through to the bitter end, the presence of mind to remember what is important. Let her have all of my best qualities. Should the experiment fail, I won't need them anymore. Not where I'm going. Okay? The gift bearer's pilgrimage. Wow, why do you weep? And his letter finds his tears. This is a long thing, isn't it? Good God, man. Gives her beads, finds her grief no longer, thinking the woman's pain and the gift bearer. Blah 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 blah. Gift bearer. Okay. Oh, I see some health. Go grab it. We can always take more of those. We have, how many we have down there? Looks like 15 or 16, I'm not sure. A journal. Cordell was right, of course. We could refine the phantasmal focus for the rest of our lives, or we could put it to good use. So why do I have such doubts? Our plan has always been to tinker with the natural order, but nature is not orderly in the living lands. If we poke too hard at nature, who's to say something else won't poke back at us? Okay, that don't sound good. Alright, so we're going over here. Something's making what noises. The device should not work, yet it does. Therein lies the problem. The theory and reality are in conflict, and to succeed without comprehension is worse than failure. I have learned nothing and can assume nothing but the limitations of this invention, which frightens me almost as much as Cordella's insistence we keep going. All I know is that the device has tapped into something. I believe it was the essence of the living lands. What if I'm wrong? What if its several paragraphs have been violently scoured from the page? Have we transgressed so far into the unknowable that we are blind to the grave we dug ourselves? I must make preparations for Giada's future. Oh boy, more words. Appeal and mind. Okay. What is singing to us? Chest? Lockbox? Oh, we're still going around stuff. Now let's take this. Take the money. Another journal. Archer has been quiet lately, so I know he's worried about the experiment. He thinks the island will object to our interference, as if such a thing were even possible. Clearly our daughter is cut from my side of the family. I can't wait to teach her everything we've learned. With any luck, Giada will be as wild and audacious as the forces at play around her. Okay. Is this what we want over here?
I feel pretty certain that those people aren't supposed to be plants.
What a horrific fate.
Beauty
Plants?
reborn. A life of peace.
Are they going to come to life? Let's not take them. Let's not take this yet, whatever that is. What is this? Oh, that's the focus. The phantasm focus, huh? Well, so this must be her parents. Are they going to come to life and attack us? Let's see.
Guys, we can leave now, right?
Poor Giada. To think she's been living with this right under her nose.
Yeah. Alright, so what does the phantasm thing do? Is that just a quest item? It must be. The phantasmal focus. Quest item. Okay, we gotta go back to Giada. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. She doesn't know what's down here because she hasn't been... Did we get this one over here? We got this one, didn't we? No, we did not. You have everything you need? After Cordell's outburst at the workshop, they say she retreated into her private lab, which is perfectly fine, but don't worry about you and little Giada. Let me know if you need anything, even if it's just a talk. I understand your research has made some ambitious strides. Good for you both. When you're ready to surface again, we have a game of whatever that says to finish. I'll keep the pieces warm. Maximo Valero, governor of Fior-Sabatabi, whatever that is. I can't pronounce half of these words in this game. They just make this shit up, man.
I don't. Anyone know what happened back there?
I think those were Giada's parents. Or
That
whatever's
would be
left
my
of
guess.
So they're dead?
them. Or something
So
like
should we
that.
close the door and lock it again?
Gods, I
You
can't
guys come on
believe
out.
this.
I'm gonna close the door. I don't like to leave that door open. That's just not a good door to leave open. Let's close that door. Dude, we can't lock it again. Okay, that's pretty crazy. Alright, go talk to Giada. Where is she? Alright, she's still standing here.
You're back. You found it. You actually found my inheritance. Did you see my mother and father? Are they still there?
Okay, Giada, you might have warned me. I saw them. Their plant corpses were pretty hard to miss. Good gods. Where else would they be? Whatever I saw down there is your business. We don't need to discuss it. Let's do that one.
For the time being, that would be best. With the phantasmal focus, I can finally tap directly into the essence of the living lands. I can also use it to smack around anyone who gets in our way.
You want to use that thing as a weapon?
Don't worry. It's more durable than it looks. Kind of like me. The only thing we're missing now is an Adra pillar. And I know the perfect one. Naku Tedek, the old godless ruin west of Fjord. There should be some equipment waiting for us.
Good, let's go there, because I've been wanting to get in that place. We could always use the Adra pillar in the workshop. What is Animancy equipment doing in some old ruin?
We used it to study the Adra pillar. Then some priests moved in and took offense at our work. I hope they haven't tampered with the equipment, or this will be a very short experiment.
Let's be off. Let's go check it out, because that's where I want to go.
Let's make the most of our time in Fjord. No telling how long we'll be gone.
Girl, I've been here for a long time.
Someone gave me a letter for you. They said it was for the envoy's eyes alone.
You didn't... You read it, didn't you?
I may have glanced at the handwriting. Don't worry, your secrets are safe. And I hate to be a problem, but I do my best work in small groups. Chalk it up to performance anxiety.
So we got to get rid of one of these guys. I think I'm going to send Marius back. I don't know what he brings to the table. Make your way out to our camp. I'll stop by when I'm ready to continue. Let's do that.
Works for me. This is a good opportunity to cleanse our place of rest. Spiritually, I mean.
Alright, Giada uses Animancy to understand the world around her. While the silence of souls remains controversial, she believes the untapped essence of the living lands can and should be put to good use. She wants to prove her convictions by supporting the party in battle. Armed with the phantasmal focus, she draws on the spiritual current of the living lands to heal and defend her friends, okay? Giada calls forth an invigorating wave of energy that heals allies by 25% for their maximum health. Order Giada to empower and activate essence generators. Okay, so, and I finally leveled up. That took a long time. Alright, let's go to the camp. I mean, we've seen every part of this world, so we don't really need to see anything else. Let's just go to camp, where we want to be. Okay, so we can level up our characters, too. Our abilities. What are our companions? We can level up all the companions? Oh, Giada has 4 points. Oh, nobody has any points except her. She has 4 points. Okay, we're gonna have to check that out, figure that out. Player level 14. Alright, so let's go to camp. We want to go down here. Yeah. See if we can't get in the basement of this place. I don't know what kind of problems it's going to cause, but we're going to go there. And I think I'm just going to leave Marius behind. He seems to be, I don't know. I may miss his abilities when he's not around, but I don't know if Giada's healing powers are, you have to call on them, or if it's just something she does. Okay, so where does she hang out? She hangs out by the fire with Kai. Okay, so everybody wants to talk now. Well, he wants to talk.
I hope no one
He wants to talk.
I made myself at home.
Don't mind at all. It's good to have you. Tell us a bit about yourself, Giada.
Let's see. A few things about me. I enjoy long conversations, and my favorite season is autumn. Apparently, I also snore, which annoys some people.
So do I. Glad it won't just be me now. We should pitch our tents on either side of Marius. The drone really helps him sleep.
Right, that's me. And the first rule of camp is never listen to Kai. He's a blessed Nimdude of the highest order.
If anyone needs their soul tinkered on, don't hesitate to ask. I'm rather good with souls.
I'll take your word for it.
Alright, let's talk to Marius. Let's see what he wants.
Envoy? Hard to imagine what Giada's going through right now, with her parents and all that. I mean, I have no idea what actually happened there, but she lost her people. She'll need time to get past that. And she deserves it. Right, changing the subject?
That's all he had to say, huh? Let's see what he says on our companion.
I'm sure you'll find it absolutely gripping. Go ahead. I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
Anything? What are your thoughts on Giada?
Giada's a mystery to me. Animancers give me the vricus, and for good reason. Most of them would just as soon turn your soul into jewelry as look at you. Giada seems different. She's smart, thoughtful, and she's got a spine, too. You can tell when someone needs extra help out here, and she doesn't. So, yeah, I don't understand her, but I guess I don't have to, really.
I think we're good.
Until next time.
Let's go talk to
I wish
Giada.
you could have seen Emerald Stair in better times.
What was it like?
Okay, girl.
Thank you
Let's talk.
again for letting me join you. An Animancer never misses an opportunity to embrace the unknown. Still, being an Animancer feels different without Fior Messiverno. For the first time,
Okay.
I don't have to prove myself to anyone.
I think you're going to enjoy working for yourself. Fior isn't going anywhere. You could always make amends.
It'll take some getting used to, that's for sure. At least now I have a place I can call my own.
I don't have much to offer aside from a messy camp and an old bedroll. You're welcome to stay as long as you'll have us.
Good, because I have a lot of research to do. And this could take a while. Not to change the topic, but this little adventure of ours, will it be dangerous?
Probably, though not through any fault of ours.
A little bit of trouble in moderation can be good for the soul. My mother and father taught me how to defend myself, among other things. When you need me, I'll be ready. I hope so anyway.
All right. That's good for now.
If I must.
All right, Kai, he's good. He's got nothing to say. She still has some more to say. Why does she still have more to say? What else you got?
I can't believe it. Ranger Dorsal, a traitor to Fior Messiverno.
She may have to catch up.
But at
She may have
least
to
now
catch
she
up on
can't
the
hurt
whole-
anyone else.
Everything we've
Damage
been
is
doing, huh?
contained, more or less.
She was wrong about Fior Messiverno. About your people.
I'm glad you think so. Still, it's a shame. Dorso gave up on the dream of Fior Messiverno. Blamed Animancers for the problems we tried to solve. And I hate to see anyone lose hope. That's all for now. Let me know if there's anything else.
So she has to catch up
Until
on
next
everything
time.
we've been doing. Right? Yeah, she's got to catch up on everything we've been doing because I've been sidetracking the
And that is why Adra
main
and
quest
Copper
line.
are the only reliable... Between the two of us, thank you for helping Yatsli reach that vase. Maybe it seems
Vase?
like nothing to you, but to her it's everything. When you consider how many Orlans and dwarves there are, it's outrageous that we build so high off the ground.
I'll take it you and Yahtzee are close.
She's very special to me. Don't let her size fool you. On the
don't even remember
inside,
that.
Yatsli stands as tall as a mountain. One of these days, she's going to change the world, shake things up. And I'll be at her side, grinning like a fool. Anyway, thanks again.
Okay, we're gonna have
Not before I've done some reading.
get her all caught up, huh? What else we got, girl? Oh, she's good. She's caught up. Okay. Alright, he's caught up. Alright, we're all caught up.
Romantically, I mean.
Right. I knew this would come
Okay.
eventually.
Before we
I
sign
only bring
off,
it up because-
let's see what we got to do here. Our abilities. We have one ability point. The one thing I wanted to check on was this ability here. An armored increases the essence penalty for light and medium. Oh, okay. Decreases it. That could be good. That could be good. Okay, fighter. Don't we have shield bash? Where's the thing about being invisible? Is this it? Power jump. Actually, shout. Where's that shout at? That might come in handy too. Some kind of power shout. Iron fists, bleeding cuts, power attacks with axes and greatswords, deal bleed damage. Barbaric shout. Let out a fearsome roar that interrupts enemies and empowers you against larger foes. Your weapon attacks become uninterruptible and deal higher stun damage. I think that could work. Your weapon attacks become uninterruptible during duration 15 seconds. Cooldown 15 seconds. It's either that or... Where's the shield? There's a shield one here, I thought. Something. What's this? Power slide, quick switch, arrow deflection. Melee weapons block arrows. That's an interesting one too, but that's a parry thing. And this is also rank 1. Oh, I gotta get this unlocked first. Parry. Okay, yeah. I don't really feel like putting any points into parry because I suck at it. Evasive. Yeah, I thought there was something that you could put up a shield to protect yourself. This is parry. This is survivalist. Restores food. This thing here, I don't really... The rank 3 just doesn't bring much to the table. It increases the duration by 4 seconds. That's... I don't know, 4 seconds is kind of weird. Rank 3, I'm not sure about that one either. Evasive. Huh. Alright, I'll find it. It's probably here somewhere. Maybe this is it. A bear ally. Oh, well, that's an interesting one. Summon a bear. That's very interesting. Critical strike, sniper. Increase ranged weapon damage against them by 25%. Staggering shot. Maybe it's under wizard. It's not this. Armored essence. Increases the essence penalty for armor. Or maybe it's over here. Is this it? Arcane veil. Invokes a powerful arcane shield for 20 seconds that makes your spell casting uninterruptible and increases your damage reduction. That's still, yeah, it's kind of geared towards wizardry, isn't it? Spell casting uninterruptible. So let's go back to this here. I'm thinking I might want to do the shout. Barbaric shout. We have 2 ranks, 3 ranks, temporary health and grants temporary health and taunts all nearby enemies. Taunts them. I don't know what that means. Like, come and get me? I don't really want that. Increase the duration by 10 seconds. I think I kind of want to try that. If I don't like it, I can get rid of it, I guess. It's going to cost me a bunch of money to get rid of it, but... Barbaric shout. It empowers you against larger foes. Uninterruptible. Deal higher stun. Or do I want more health? Slowly regenerate 50% of the last amount of health lost. I have so much trouble with these things, with these little... Trying to figure out, see, power attacks with daggers and swords. Okay, I'm not really using dagger and swords. We have this, quick switch. Increases your equip speed by 50%. When picking herbs, occasionally receive an extra upgrade material. See, that could come in handy, but I don't really like collecting stuff. And this is parry, which is very tough. I wonder if you have to unlock all 3 of these before this unlocks. Probably so. Because I don't know what the lock means. I bet you do. Or do I take the sneak thing where I'm invisible? Either shouting or sneaking. Shouting pushes them away from you, I think, which can give me some space. Whereas sneaking, I just sneak up behind them and whack them. Very tough decision. Sorry. Very tough decision. I have a hard time with this. Wonder how you activate that. Barbaric shout. Let's try this. Let's try this. I don't know how it works, but we'll figure it out. And then we got to go give some Giada some points because she hasn't been around during all of this. I guess they kind of think you're going to go get her right away before you take on the whole frickin' area like I did. All right, what do we do here? She calls forth. This is active. Active. So all of her stuff. Here's a passive one. Attacks heal all allies a small amount. We have 4 points we can see. Reconstruction grants temporary health to allies that are already at maximum health. Okay. Revitalization. Interesting. This is active, so I have to call upon her to do this. Increases the move speed and attack speed of all allies for 15 seconds. Barrier. Grants all allies a shield that provides temporary health for 20 seconds. That's kind of interesting. An invigorating wave of energy that heals allies by 25% their maximum health. Let's grant this one. Well, one of these anyway. Let's see which one. Purification. Enemies within the range of purification are interrupted and knocked back. That's good. Increases damage reduction of allies by 20% for 15 seconds. Let's do this one. Essence pressure. Knocks everybody back. Let's grab this one. Now let's take that. Alright, so we have 3 more. I can even still do that. A shield that provides temporary health. Let's do one of these 2. Let's see. Oh, you have to do... You can't pick which one you want to do here. Well, that's weird. This one's different. These are all locked. Okay, so let's do this one. So I gotta pick the first one. Okay, we gotta pick the first one. There you go. Actually, that just unlocks it. Okay, now I can pick each one. We can increases the amount of temporary health granted. When barrier ends, allies are healed in proportion to the amount of temporary health remaining. While barrier is active, Giada cannot be hit and knocks melee attackers back. That sounds pretty usable. That sounds like a pretty good thing. That's only for one person, though. Allies are healed in proportion to the amount increases the amount of temporary health granted. Barrier is active, Giada cannot be hit and knocks melee attackers back. Let's try temporary health. Let's try this one. Okay, we have 1 left. We have 1 left. What do we got here? This is attacks heal all allies. This is passive. We should take a passive one. Let's take this one. Alright, so we got her kind of covered, I guess. Don't really know, to be honest with you, but we're getting it. Alright, so now we gotta do a character thing here. Okay, so we got might. See, we got might, constitution. I think maybe I'm gonna bump my constitution up a little bit. I think I'm gonna bump this up a little bit. Let's do this one. let's do that.
Because
Okay,
romance
so we've-
is good for the soul.
So is finding a good pile of deer saka on a hunt. But I'm not advising you to go looking for it.
Under the right conditions, you can even measure the energy of a romantic tryst. Isn't that fascinating?
To you? Sure.
Oh well. Let me know if you change your mind. I know a lot of shy academics in need of an experienced guide.
I'll let you know.
A lot of interesting combos during this little 10th little campsite, I guess. So let's quit here, then we'll get in there and do what we got to do. If you're watching, thanks for watching. See ya.